Hey guys, Yui here, back with another video, and as you can tell by the title, we're talking about my personal favorite anime girls. Now you may have your favorites, but these are my favorites. And I've actually narrowed it down to 10. I have a quite a larger list on any list. You can quote me here, okay? I'm gonna give you a little quote. A weeb has many waifus, not because he's unfaithful, but because he has a big heart. Before I start the actual list, I have some honorable mentions. I want to mention all of the girls of Bunny Girl Senpai. I think they are some of the most memorable characters to date for me. They're all written very realistic with their problems that kind of manifested in a certain way. I also do want to shout out to Futaba because she's got glasses, ponytail. She got the thick thighs. Ooh, mwah. Another one is Yui Horie from My Teen Romantic Comedy. The long one. She's cute. I liked her in the series. I haven't finished the whole thing yet, so I gotta catch up on that. I got Shinoa Hiragi from Seraph of the End. She's a very interesting character. I like her. She's playful. But she's also got like a deeper side to it, which I really love about that. Kyo Fujibayashi from Clanad. Great tsundere kind of character. I love her side story with, what's his name? I think the main character, I can't remember her name. His name was Kyon? No, not Kyon. That's Haruhi. Speaking of Haruhi, she's also on the honorable mentions list. I don't have personally a lot of things to say about her, so I can't say like why I like her. I just like her. Okay, now, first character on the list. We have Louise from The Familiar of Zero. I like her because it was kind of one of my first series that I started actually like watching seriously. That included Haruhi as well. Haruhi was like kind of the catalyst, and then like with The Familiar of Zero, I followed that along after that. So she's a really lovely character. She's the title character of the series. She is voiced by the Queen of Tsundere, Rei Kugamiya, and it's absolutely one of my favorite isekai anime. So if you haven't watched it at all, highly recommend it. Although I don't know how well it's aged. I've been working through it again to see how I feel about it. But still, I think it's great. Favorite VA, Rei Kugamiya. She is amazing. I love hearing her voice whenever I can, especially she is in Girls Frontline. She is the main character, one of the main characters of, what's it called again? Honkai Impact, or that Honkai Gakuen series. But yeah, that's I love her voice. She's great. I fanboy every single time I hear that voice. Number 2, although we're not really going by any actual particular order, we have Tomoyo, and that's why now I remember Tomoya is the main character of Clanad. There we go. I love the side story of Kyo. And anyways, go back. Tomoyo from Clanad. I really like her story. She was like a delinquent earlier on, but then she's trying to redeem herself, but she has still like problems she has to work through, as like that's her past and is coming back, right? So I really like that. She wants to be president of the school so she can do good for her brother. Like that's such a wholesome thing. I love her. I think and this is my opinion. I think Tomoyo and Moya are like the OTP, okay, of the Clanad series. Even though it's different, I think they're the OTP. They even made like a separate whole visual novel about these two. So I'm like, Nagisa. But they made a whole side story, like visual novel for them too. So I'm like, I think they're an OTP. I haven't read either. I've watched Clanad and After Story, but I haven't actually like gone to do the Tomoyo It's a Wonderful Life, I think it's called. Yeah, It's a Wonderful Life. Next up, we have Hikawa. So not Aqua, so don't confuse these two. From The World God Only Knows. She was praised as the genius of her class, but she kind of lost a lot of that after her graduation. And you'll see a recurring theme here. She's a tsundere. I love she's my tsunderes. I know a lot of people think they're just abrasive, but I personally like them a lot. Okay, people, I'm starting to warm up to yanderes a little bit, but haven't seen enough to really think about it. So maybe I'll actually finally watch Miraniki, because it's been recommended to me for years now. Speaking of The World God Only Knows, we have Elsie as well. I think she's just freaking adorable, and like she acts truly like the younger sibling of Keima, of our main character Keima. Yeah, I'm the younger sibling, so I can kind of relate on like underperforming, if you want to call it that. And fun fact, Keima Katsuragi shares the same birthday as me, June 6th. I love it. It's cool. It's just cool facts from Noe. Next up, we have Megumi from Shokugeki. She's just a bundle of adorable. She loves supporting people. She's a hospitality and support specialist. Absolute wife material. Like, please, can I just like hug her? She's like such a little bundle. Next up, we have Sinon from SAO. I know a lot of people might not like SAO, but I may have a video in the future talking about that, so maybe subscribe to the channel to find out, you know? Still plural, yeah! Going back to the topic, Sinon, I think she was a really well-developed character in SAO 2. She had a certain difficulty that she overcame, and she's usually really cool-headed. And another one of my favorite VAs, Miyuki Sawashiro, I just love that cool voice. I don't know, it's like kind of mature, but it's like cool. I don't know how to explain it. She was one of the characters in Parasite as well, and I think it was perfect cast for that too. I just absolutely love. Next up, we have a very unexpected entry, I'm sure. We have Greed from Fullmetal Alchemist. Technically, Greed is a homunculus, thus has no gender, so can call it she if I want to. Unironically, though, I think he's a great character. He was the most human of the homunculi and genuinely cared about people. He just wanted friends. He wanted everything, obviously, but he wanted friends. And it was really noble, and, you know, spoiler alert, his self-sacrifice at the end of Brotherhood. Oh no, this man deserves a medal. He's a hero. Next up we have Kaga Koko from Golden Time. I'm sure I've probably talked about her before on this channel. And she seemed like a crazy girlfriend at first, but she knows she's being an idiot. So that's the depth. She knows she's being kind of crazy. So like, she's such a cutie. She just wants people to be happy, but she goes about ways of doing it that kind of hurts people, but then like she tries. That's what I really appreciate about her. She's also voiced by another favorite of my favorite voice actresses, and wow, I can't remember her name right now. Yui Horie. There we go. That's the one. I'm excited for one thing for sure with her. She's gonna do the Demon One-san anime OVA. Ooh, she's just a perfect cast for it. Ooh, I'm ready for it. Oh, give me it. Next up, we have Zero from the Grimoire of Zero. I'm sure, maybe I haven't said this, but Luis, her nickname in the show is Luis the Zero, and that's where I got my channel name from. And I love these two characters so much. I even got both of them on my phone case here. You see, we got Zero. So we got Zero, and we got Luis the Zero, and your boy's also named Zero. But yeah, that Luis was what was brought my channel name, by the way. So she's a very strange. It's a strange, very strange thing. She's a small little lolly. Well, not lolly, but she's small. Just like Luis, and she's a strange foil. She's like the opposite, where she's confident and smug. I love it. So her voice actress, I have heard for the first time. Very good casting, I feel, for smug, and she's also done some work in Overlord. I want to see more work from her because apparently she hasn't done a lot of like big work yet. So I'm interested. And last but not least of the list, maybe you already know because you've noticed, but Tamari is here. Tamari's on the list. She's more of a recent acquisition, I guess you could say, on the list, because I watched through all of Naruto besides filler, and I just really like her character. Like, she's smart, she's tough, she's got them thighs. And the other thing, I gotta admit this. I've got a bit of a confused boner, because her voice actress also does the voice for Edward Elric of the Fullmetal Alchemist series. And I forgot to special mention, we got the goddess of death right here. Erishkigal. I mean, I like her design. I've seen clips of her. She's adorable. I don't have a lot to say about her yet, so I've got to watch the series or play the. No, I'm not gonna play the games. No. But I love her as a character. She's great. I want to be her friend. Can I be her friend, please? One last special mention, because somebody, Hiro Sensei, has brought me into the cult of VTubers, and I have favorite. Obviously, we have all the favorites. I love all of them. Okay, all of them to some degree, but I like Suisei the most. She's quirky. She's an idol. She's a digital artist. She's also a bit of a psycho. A lot of people say that, and I'm warming up to the Yandere's a little bit. So she's kind of there. I also kind of like her, like, okay, I don't, where am I going with this? Can she call me trash, please? I like the way she says that.
Bakakase.
I like the way she says that. And I really love her design. She's got a lot of star themes, which kind of inspired my mascot that I've got coming along. I'm going to tease another part, just because I've been teasing, like, the ears only. So I'm going to tease the sleeves. Here's some sleeves. Oh my god. And I think she's just adorable. I love her, like, opening line. Rising star, Suisei, and then fans reply, "You're cute as ever." She's really cute. That is it for my video on my favorite anime girls and thing. I hope you enjoyed the video. You know, leave a rating because it really helps out the channel. And I want to hear your thoughts. What are your favorite anime girls and why? You know, just tell me why. And you know, give me your thoughts about my girls too. What do you like? Do you like them? Do you dislike them? Why do you dislike them? You know. Anyways, I'll be going off. Just check out my other videos over here. Subscribe to the channel. You'll see more anime stuff from me, and I'll see you guys next time.